Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
We're going to begin here at 6 with breaking news coming to us from Detroit's east side.
That's where a little boy has been shot. Priya Mann is live with what we know so far. Priya?
Hey, this has just happened moments ago. We're getting brand new information. In fact, Chief White is here. We haven't heard from him yet. He just arrived on scene. I'm going to move the mic here. Chief White, what would you like to tell folks about this tragic incident?
Yeah, it's very sad. We're just getting information. The investigators have been here, arrived on the scene very quickly after the call came in. So it's just a tragic, sad situation. The homeowner here, the mom of the child, had a guest come over, a relative, takes her jacket off. She's a CPL holder. The weapon is inside of the jacket. She lays the jacket down. She goes into another room with mom, and a few minutes later they hear a shot go off, and sadly the baby is struck. 3-year-old male child. So we need your prayers to hope that the baby survives. The baby's in critical condition at a local hospital. A tragic situation. The family, as you can imagine, is devastated. Certainly wasn't intentional, but again, we have to make sure that we're responsible with these weapons.
And forgive me, do we have a condition on the child yet?
Yeah, the child is critical, but because of the age in a gunshot wound, you're going to have a critical finding immediately upon arrival at the hospital. So, we're hopeful that the baby pulls through.
And this weapon was in this woman's pocket?
Yeah, preliminary information, obviously this just happened, so information can change. But what I know right now is that the weapon was in fact in the jacket of the person visiting the home. She takes off her jacket, lays the coat down, and somehow the baby makes her way to the coat and pulls the weapon.
We've been in this position before. What is your message to gun owners?
Gun ownership has been in the media a lot over the past couple days, and I'm going to say what I continue to say. We have to have responsible gun owners. We have to have responsible gun owners. We're not saying that this was an intentional act. We know that the family is devastated, but these kids, they move around quick, and responsible gun ownership means whether you're a CPL holder or not. You have to do certain things. You have to secure these weapons. You have to keep them out of the reach of children. You have to get gun locks. We talk about gun locks. We have gun locks at every precinct. This is a shared responsibility. If you're going to carry a gun, there are rules to carrying a gun, and you have to do so responsibly. So another one of the Detroit's children is shot unnecessarily, by getting a hold of a weapon, and sadly we find ourselves where we are once again today.
Is the gun owner in custody?
Well, right now, we want to make sure that the family has the support they need to make sure the baby's okay. I mean, we know who she is, and it serves no benefit to further traumatize the family by locking her up right now. We're going to do our investigation. We're going to make sure that mom has the support that she needs, and that this baby, pray that this baby recovers. But we're going to be doing our investigation, and she could be facing charges.
Chief, is there anything else you want to say as a message? You talked about it yesterday. You've been reiterating this consistently, and yet the message has not made it to enough people who've taken it seriously.
I've said it many, many times. You own a gun, you have to own a gun responsibly, and it comes with responsibility. It's a shared responsibility. You're going to have a gun in a home, you got to make sure that you lock it up safely. If you walk into the home and there are children around, you got to put it out of the reach of children. I mean, it's the same message. We just need to make sure that people adhere to it. We're tired of telling this story. We don't want this story anymore. We've all seen it. So hopefully anyone watching this right now, hearing this story, let's make it the last story for 2022. Let's make this the moment that we lock these guns up, that we secure these weapons, CPL holder or not. We have responsibilities.
Thank you, Chief.
All right, thank you all.
Chief,
all right,
before
so again,
you
you just heard Chief White here just talking about a tragic situation of that 3-year-old child walking into, or a woman walks into the home with a gun in her pocket. That child finds it, shoots himself. That child is in critical condition. This happened at East Lafayette and St. Aubin, so just minutes away from City Hall, not far from DPD headquarters. The chief is here, and as you heard, the woman who owns that gun is not in custody. Of course, we will continue to follow this breaking story. There's a lot of moving parts right here. Reporting live in downtown Detroit, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.